Hey everybody, welcome to Live from the Oasis. I am Greylock Gamer and I'm all alone tonight. That's right, I'm all alone, but I'm still playing VR. It's Wednesday night, we play VR on Wednesday night, and I figured, hey, Elite Dangerous just had its update, so why not play some Elite Dangerous in VR? It's one of the best VR games out there. I mean, it's just so immersive, the VR. I mean, you can't use the touch controllers to like grab your HOTOS or whatnot, like you can do now in No Man's Sky, but man, there's just some polish here with this game. And one of the things I love doing is I'm sitting in my chair, but I can actually stand up. Let's see if I can do this without knocking all over all my stuff here at my desk. I can actually stand up and I could actually walk around if my play space was that big. I could actually walk around inside the cockpit. Now you can't even do that in 2D. There's no way to walk around and you're always stuck in your chair in the regular game, but it gives you the ability to walk around. I got a bunch of videos over at the Gamer Show doing that, checking out the different ship cockpits, getting down on my hands and knees and looking at some of the detail that you would never expect to be there. But in any case, let me see if I can get back in the right spot here. See if I can touch my HOTOS. Okay, good. All right, so let's play some Elite Dangerous. And one of the things with this new update was there's a new player tutorial, which hopefully will help people. I know I've had over 100,000 people watch my tutorial, and because I wanted to help people. I have so many friends who bought it, and then they were like, "Hey, I can't figure out how to play this." So in any case, I'm hoping this new in-game tutorial makes the game a little bit more approachable for my friends and people on, PC, Xbox, and PS4. So with that said, another thing they added was ARCs, and that's an in-game currency that you can buy. They used to call them Frontier Points. We would buy them with real money to, buy like that Greylock on my dashboard and buy all kinds of paint jobs and whatnot. But now you apparently can earn them in-game, up to 400 ARCs a week. So after a couple of 2 or 3 weeks, you could buy some pretty nice in-game stuff with it. So, like paint jobs and whatnot for your ship and bobbleheads. So what I've been doing out here, I am in, let me see if I can remember how to bring up my map here. Okay, yeah, and I'm in VR, so everything's a little bit different. So I'm in the well-known, the infamous maybe, Robigo. I'm trying to say, how do I tilt? Do I even know how to tilt? No, I don't. So in any case, I'm in Robigo, and Robigo is known for having great paying out passenger missions. Now you don't need a spaceship that looks like a tuxedo, or a spaceship that looks like a limousine, like I have right now, to actually do these missions. Okay, but you can see way far away all the beginning area there in orange. Yeah, it's pretty far away. As a matter of fact, let me go over here, let's see how far it is to. Do I have anything over there? What's a good bubble system, we like to call them? Let's see here. Well, Alpha Centauri is really close to Sol. Okay, we can see that's 440 light years away. So you can see Sol right there. See if I can use my HOTOS to get over there. 436 light years away. So it does take a while to get out here, but you can come out here in a Type 6 and do passenger missions. And so let's see how you would do that. Now I have all business class passenger cabins in my Beluga. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over here to the passenger lounge and see if, in the missions I'm looking for very specific missions. I'm looking for sightseeing missions. And I'm going to a certain place, Sirius Atmospherics. Okay. And you can see 1.6 million, 1.1 million. 1.6, 1.8, 1.2, 2.7, that's a good one. Okay. Now I have a lot of rank with these guys, a lot of rep with them. You can see up there. I'm allied with them. You can see right there, allied. So I'm, plus I have a high rank. So you may not see missions this high if you come here when you first come here. So it looks like a lot of 2.5s over here. With this minor faction, let's go to this guy here. Some more. Oh, there's a 2.7. So it seems like I should pick up let's start with the 2.7s. Alright, we'll grab him. Pick a cabin. Now this passenger may be wanted, but they fixed that glitch. I know the first time I picked up a wanted passenger, the station blew up my ship. But that has been fixed. Okay. So 2.7s, that's our starting point. 2.7s. And why am I doing this? Well, my Corvette, every time I lose it, it's about, I don't know, 25 million to fix it. So I'm trying to really build up some cash here because, and they got fleet carriers coming out too. So those were 2.5s. Was there a 2.7 here? Let's see. Let's see. 2.5s. There's the 2.7. I thought there was one more. So where will he go? Okay. I usually do this when I'm running in the morning on the treadmill. I have two Xbox controllers hooked up to my PC. I had to do all the mapping. On the Xbox, it's like, it does it automatically, but on the PC, you have to do it. You have to map the second Xbox controller yourself. Kind of painful, but it allows me to put one controller in each hand. I actually put little lanyards on them, so because I dropped one and broke the bumper. The bumper now sticks, so I put lanyards on them just in case they slip out of my hands. And I run with them. It's a great, and you can walk too. You can walk, ride the bike. I sometimes ride the exercise bike and just run these missions. I know some people like to do them when they're on conference calls. That's not serious. So he has all low-paying guys now. So 2.5s, still doing 2.5s here. So yeah, I would like to get $1 billion. Dollars. Oh, I said dollars. They're gonna pick on me so bad. I would like to get 1 billion credits. So I'm hoping that the fleet carriers that come out this December do not cost more than 1 billion credits. Okay. Every once in a while, I'll choose like the wrong group of people. They're going somewhere else, and I just abandon them. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going wherever you want to go. This is one way to Cirrus Atmospherics. Okay, we're running out of seats here. Looks like 1.6 might be the best. Just got these little cabins now. Go. Yep, 1.39s. Yeah, we'll take some of these 1.39s and fill out our cabins. Now again, you can use any ship. I just had the Beluga because I like to mix it up. You know, I have a Corvette, I have an Anaconda. You know, just try to mix up the ships you're using. But you can see 0, 0, and 0. No more. Yeah, and I always ignore their messages too. You know, they're so needy, these passengers. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. So if we go to, let's see if I go over here, right, to my inventory, in my passenger cabins. Okay, you can see I have who I have in what slots here. And we can also see that on the missions too, if we look on the transactions here. Okay, so now we got to take off. And one of the things I've done to make doing this while I'm exercising or walking or on the bike is I put the advanced docking computer in here so I can auto launch. And while it's auto launching, which I think is just so awesome, I can go plot my route. And I'm going to plot my route to Sothis, which is nearby, Planet 5, and A. So Sothis 5A. Okay. That's where I want to go. And that's really near. Really, really close to Cirrus Atmospherics. And guess what? Boom, baby! Oh, I saved by the bell. Look at that. I had my throttle forward for some reason. And that was overriding the auto launch. So now we can just enjoy flying in VR. I'm not going to get up and walk around again because I don't want to mess everything up. But this might be a good time to take a look and see if YouTube's working great. It is. See if anybody's chatting out there. I don't see any chats. If you guys want to talk, just chat and I'll try to catch up to you. Look over, make sure everything, the sound's going through. See if anybody wants to join me. I'm playing tonight in Mobius. Mobius is a private group. I'm in the Mobius America tonight, which is, I don't know, 5,000 commanders in that. That's a PvE only group. So, but I have my super sampling here set to 1.0, And so I select VR high on the graphics, but then I turned down the super sampling to 1.0 and the um, um, oh, what do they call it? HMD resolution to 1.5. And I find that works out best for me. It makes it really clear. I've actually upgraded to the Rift S. After I found out what the Cosmos was going to cost, it was $700. I mean, it looks great for $700, and the Index looks great for $1,000. But after seeing that price, I figured I'd get a Rift S. You know, spend $400, save $300. That's the ice in my glass here. Let's see if I can put it down without breaking anything. Okay, we're ready to go here. So, throttle all the way ahead. Give me a little boost. And it looks like my destination. Oh, I love VR. Oh, it's behind the planet, so we're going to have to super cruise around the planet. Mass locked is off, so let's do it. Yeah, no kidding. No, I have to press another button. Here we go, alright. I have to enter super cruise, not hyperspace. Can't hyperspace through a planet in this game, apparently. I shouldn't say apparently, I've been playing for 4 years now. Yes, you definitely cannot. And the one thing this ship needs is a sunroof. Look at my compass there. You can see it. Yep, so we can... This is easy to do in VR. You can just turn your head and say, okay, there it is. It's way over there. Alright, let me start the hyperspace charging up. The frame shift drive. I think these interiors are just beautiful. I can't wait. I hope that a release coming out next year lets us walk around the cabins. You know, even in 2D, it just lets us walk around. Here we go. Alright, let's see how much money we can make. Now, how much money do I have? I'm at 151.7, 151 million point 7. Alright, whoops. Okay. I just love the freedom to look around. Everything looks so beautiful. Okay, make our next jump. You can really see like the planets there. You can tell they're 2D sprites, like that sun there on the scanner. You don't notice that when you're on a flat screen, but yeah, you can definitely tell what's 2D and what's 3D. Alright. I'm really interested in, more than making the money, I'll probably make 20 million. Anywhere from 15 to 22 million on this run. But I'm more interested to see how many ARCs I'll make, because that's that new in-game currency I was talking about that I can use to buy paint jobs and whatnot. Oops, we want to go up. I don't have a fuel scoop, but it's always nice to look at the sun. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Alright, one more jump, the Sothis. I even took out my frame shift booster because I just wanted to fit more passengers in. So I'm only doing 23 light years. One thing I did put in though for when I'm exercising is the Super Cruise Assist module. You know, so if we go over here to modules, let's see. There's my advanced docking computer, and there's Super Cruise Assist. So that does take up a spot. I could probably make an extra $1 million per trip, but I just like not having to worry about it. Not having to worry about it when I'm exercising. And I'll show you how that Super Cruise Assist works here. As soon as we get within 1,000 light seconds of Sothis A5, you can see right here, we'll see some new things pop up here on the locations as soon as we get within 1,000 light seconds. Because we really don't want to go to Sothis A5, we want to go to a spot in orbit around Sothis A5. Yeah, so fun game. If you like space and simulators, it's definitely a great game to play in VR. And Alright, we should see it now. Yep, there it is. That's what I want. And I'm going to Super Cruise Assist to it. I'll show you what that does. So yeah, I already have my throttle in the blue zone. And now it's going to drop me out automatically. So if I'm running or riding my bike, my stationary bike, not riding around town, then it will automatically drop me out. And you can see one of the things I love about this update is you look at the thrust, right? You can tell the thrust lines have this like animation that's going up, and they have arrows. So sometimes in the heat of battle you can lose track of if you're thrusting backwards or forwards. And so I think that is a great little addition that they put in there. Very, very helpful. I love it. You see the animation going? It's just going forward and forward and forward. Little things like that just make the game, you know, the developers just keep adding those things in. It's really awesome. But I was hoping they would announce the mission packs too. I mean, I'm all for the now, because I'm going to go ahead and slow down a little bit. Because yeah, I was talking. I didn't react fast enough. The Super Cruise Assist only can do so much. So it was over the side of the planet, so the Super Cruise Assist wasn't going to take me around the planet automatically. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. So I had to do that part myself. Usually I don't. I just aim a little bit away from the planet because it seems like Sirius Atmospherics is always on the other side of the planet every time I come and do this trip. You'd think it would rotate around the planet, but it doesn't seem to. Alright, here we are, going to zero thrust. You can see there's other, you know, passenger ships out here making the run. I need to, oh, I don't want to put my hard points out. I need to select it. There we go. Alright, so it's going to scan. Okay. I always go to zero thrust because sometimes the ships, you know, pop out of hyperspace right near you, and you don't want to run into them. Alright, so that's all happy. They're all happy. Matter of fact, don't hit the beacon. It is like totally immovable. So let me get the throttle going. I'm actually going to plot my route back. I got that bookmarked here. You see? Robigo. Plot route. Okay. What? What? Oh, I thought I put those back in. Yeah, alright. Apparently I didn't. Okay, here we go. Heading back now. Usually it takes me under I don't know, 20 minutes? 20 minutes maybe it takes to make 20 million? Something around there. It's cool that, you know, as I move the HOTOS, the stick in the game moves as well, which is really cool. Alrighty. Jump 1 complete. I should be scanning too. I think well, what happened to my fire groups? How come we're not scanning? How did that get on? How does that get undone? I wonder, the last update too, I thought that was happening. They were unmapping the fire groups. That is the weirdest thing. Why did they start doing that? Yeah, I think I've scanned most of these, but it's just a good practice. Every time I jump, I scan. I mean, in fact, sometimes I scan my home system, which I've been to a million times, but just get in the habit of doing things, you know? But yeah, really liking the Rift S. I mean, I'm kind of, you know, bummed out it has the lower resolution than the Quest, but I really can't tell. Honestly, I can't tell it's lower resolution. I can tell it's slightly better than my CV1. Okay, one more jump. Just wait for that sun to become yellow so we're not too close to it. Otherwise, we'll heat up. Of course, I do have my heat sinks, so if I get too hot, I can eject one. But yeah, if you have VR on the PC, the game is on sale. I think the base game's $8 around there, and then the Horizons expansion, which I totally recommend, is another $8. And it goes on sale every couple of months, but I think on the console, of course there's no VR on the console, either console. But unlike No Man's Sky, this game does not support VR on the PS4 today. But yeah, I think it's on sale. I saw it on the Xbox. I think it was 9 something each for each piece, and I recommend getting both. For most people, that's not going to break the bank, but it is a game that it's like a flight sim. It requires it's not an arcade game. It requires some learning. There's a learning curve to it. Hopefully the new player tutorial that's in the game as of today will help. And I'm going to go ahead and do the Super Cruise Assist again. Oh, what am I doing? I wish that would go back up. Okay. And, so a lot of people jump in and think it's going to be arcadey, and it's not. It's more of a sim. But it's still a lot of fun to learn how to play. And there's a sense of accomplishment once you learn how to play, And if the in-game tutorial is too slow for you, don't forget I have a one that I've got a lot of great comments on over at the Gamer Show channel on YouTube, the Gamer Show with the number 1 at the end. And this links from livefromtheoasis.com and thegamershow.com. You can go right to the YouTube channels. But here we go. We'll see this Super Cruise Assist drop us in. And let's see if we earn any ARCs. We're going to make some good money, I'm sure. Add to my pile I'm collecting here. I mean, it sounds, 151 sounds like a lot, but every time you lose your ship, you lose 25 mil. It's really not that much. There are people out there with multiple billions, but I usually just play 20 minutes in the morning. 3 or 4 times a week, so haven't been able to amass a lot. I'd like to get back to combat because I'm only 75% expert, you can see there. So I'd like to get that triple elite. I think I'm 2% expert on the Xbox. I'm double elite there as well, but only 2% expert. Okay. 25 million meters. Typically we gotta get down to 1 million meters to drop out. Alright, everything's looking good. YouTube seems to be working tonight. See if I can get that mouse up there. Okay. So again, if you get this to play it in VR, just remember you'll be using either your controller, your mouse and keyboard. I can't play a game like this with mouse and keyboard, but you'll either be using your controller, like an Xbox or PS4 controller. I like the Xbox controller with default context settings. Okay, here we go. Or a HOTOS, if you want a HOTOS. I use the Thrustmaster, I think it's the T16000M throttle and stick. And I really like it. It has a lot of buttons on it. I wish there was more buttons on the stick, on the actual stick itself. There's a bunch on the base, but they're not convenient when you have your hand on the stick. Okay. Haul more. Lakon. Go beyond. Lakon. Zorgon Peterson. All these great ads. You get really a sense of scale that you don't get when you're playing 2D. I mean, truly. It's very, especially some of the big ships like the Type 9 and the Ass Explorer that have multiple decks for on the command deck. Multiple levels. Okay, so let's turn in our passengers here and see what we make. Okay, 151.7. Let's see how much we make. I have 0 arcs. So I don't see that showing up anywhere, but I have 0 arcs. So there has to be a way to see that. Where can I see that? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if it shows up in here. Maybe if I go to store? Just want to show you that I have... Let me refuel while I'm here. Let's see if the store will show me my ARX balance. Yes, my ARX is 0. So just so we know, I'm starting from 0. You can see that that paint job is 2400 ARX. And the cockpit lights, 6500 ARX. I mean, there's cheaper stuff in here. Let's see what we can find. I know my passengers are probably dying to get out. Let's see, what is a bobblehead? 60, wow, that's expensive. What that one? Oh, maybe they're all 6400. Bobbleheads are pricey. Paint jobs. What's an average paint job, Brennan? Let's see, for the Beluga, 18, oh, 620. That's not bad, 620. So you get an idea of what things cost. So let's see if we make any by doing this. So let's see, 151.7 is my credits in game. Let's see how much we add to that. Okay, hand and contract. Let's do it. It's 2.7 mil. This 1.6 mil. Okay. 2.5 mil. I'm skipping the summary screen because it just says, yep, this is how much you made. I've seen a million of those screens in the last 4 years, so I typically don't even read them anymore. Another 2.5, 2.5, 1.3, and 1.3. All right. So we were at, well, look at, we're at 171. So pretty close to what I was predicting, right? You know, when it changes. But did I make any ARCs? Well, let's see. Nope. I don't know if they show up instantly, but for doing that, I made 0 ARCs. Now, there are some things in the game that are delayed. So we could be wrong about that. But in any case, 171, I'll take it. Okay, now, let's see here. Let's go to the shipyard. And that's all I have here is my ASP, right? So let's jump in that. That's a great ship. Okay. Figure, well, that's passenger missions. Maybe we'll go do some res combat. But before we do that, I got to get another ship. Okay. So this is one of those cockpits where you can really, like, get a sense of how big it is, and because it's double decker. And it has just a great canopy. This canopy is one of the best canopies in the game. Just so much you can see. Let's see. What do I want to do though? Let's go back to Jameson. How far is Jameson? Okay. How many jumps is that going to be? 9 jumps. Not bad. Alright, let's get all launching going. We'll get out of here. I should have some combat ships over in Jameson. So somebody commented in the chat that if I went to Sag A, they would subscribe. Hard pass. Yeah, it's hard pass. I have 3 commanders. 2 are double elite, and 1 is in Colonia. And I've just done enough of mindless traveling that I'll focus on making money. So I always tell people, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, don't. You know, I'm just here having fun. You know, I know this guy named Ninja makes a full-time living doing this stuff, but not me. This is all for fun. And we say that every time we play, when we get together with the guys. You know, we're here just to have fun. We all work full-time jobs during the day, and this is our fun time. and we like sharing it with you guys. And if you enjoy it, keep watching. If not, you know, find something else. But you gotta have some downtime, some R&R time after work, you know? I know Commander Macebite, who's usually on, he's away on a business trip. And Commander Downriver, who's been joining us for some awesome Carnage Chronicles walkthroughs. I want to say a shout out to Dan. Thank you for the tweet. Appreciate it very much. And also over on Reddit, or was it Reddit? Or yeah, I think it was on Reddit. Really appreciate the shout outs from the guys from the developers of Carnage. They have made such a fun game. Although I just wasn't up to taking it on tonight myself. So it's pretty hard. We're in that second level. We beat the plant, and it's gotten pretty hard. So I think that's really what my buddies do when I'm playing it. So if you don't know, Sagittarius A is the black hole, the supermassive black hole in the center of our galaxy. Scientists are pretty convinced these days that every galaxy has a supermassive black hole in its center. Basically, there's more suns in the center of the galaxy than there are on the edges, which makes sense, right? And you know, a bunch of them collapse into each other and create a, well, you know, over the years, and create a supermassive black hole. And that is, you know, Elite Dangerous emulates. It's not like No Man's Sky, where it's kind of a make-believe galaxy. And Elite Dangerous, they've tried to simulate or emulate a, you know, the, you know, Milky Way galaxy, you know, 1-to-1, you know, so 400 billion stars and whatnot. Okay. Here we are. Jameson. Come on. That's the right key. Okay, good. Got it. Okay, let the auto docking take over.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 3-8.
3-8.
You are approved for automated docking.
Thank you. Station. This is a good time to go grab a drink and check in the live stream. Everything's looking good. Good. So, yeah, very curious what you guys have been playing in VR. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. We are still loving Carnage Chronicles. I really want to move over to Battle Wake, but we've been having so much fun in Carnage Chronicles. I want to just keep going with it. It's on sale too. I think it's 18, but what a great game. It's beautiful. It's fun. The drop in and out co-op is awesome. We're still learning stuff in it every week, as we talked about last week, last Wednesday night. Oh, look at this. We probably should be using this. Alright, here we are. Oh, let's see if I have any carts to sell. Hey, carts. Not much. Sell them if you got them. Alright, here. It's always a good chance. Now, I don't think I would make any arcs from just traveling. Nope, no arcs there. Okay, let's see here. Restock all. Shipyard. What do we got for ships here? Let's see. I got my original Sidewinder. Keelback. Diamondback. Oh, my Diamondback's here. My Challenger. Well, we could definitely go fight in the Challenger. But I think we're gonna have to outfit it because I think I had set it up for Thargoids. Wow, I just burnt through some money, huh? 40, nearly 40 million. That's okay. It's all for fun. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but let's launch. Let's see if we can do a little combat. All right. Let's do some combat. Just my power a little bit here. Imperial Eagle, they're usually bad guys. Yep, he's wanted. He's a wing of 2. Let's bring those old... Let's switch over to combat mode here. Okay, Steve, you're going down. First, your shields are going down. There's the shields. Oh, they're still up. They're still doing pretty good. I think I'm going to give them both guns, both barrels, even though the shields are still up. Give some more power to weapons. Looks like I'm running blue. Finally. Whoa, watch out for that rock. He's still 70s, wow. Now the authorities get in the mix. This guy's a lot harder than I thought he was going to be. Here he goes. But boom. Didn't make 23,000 credits. That's nothing, right? Well, let's see if we get any other baddies out here. How about an eagle? Yeah, I was searching for him earlier. There he is. He is definitely wanted. Start with the... Oh, really? Come on, buddy. You can't. He's trying to run away. Yeah, he's gonna... That must be his buddy. 5K away. I'm not chasing him. Looks like there's a fight going on over there. System authority, system authority. I think that's him. Oh. Yeah, he's gone. How about this guy? He's wanted. Shield's about to come down.
Target shields offline.
Looks like he just hit the thing. There he goes. 26,000 credits, so not going to make a lot of money. But still fun to play in VR and you know, combat in the rings. Typically, the Diamond Blacks are not. Whoa, did you see him? He just crashed too. And he is wanted. Let's get the multi-cannons in there. No, no. He must have popped the heat sink or something. Can't target him. That's weird. There he goes. $42,000. Who's next? Let's check this person out. Oh, elite. But in a Viper. Oh, he's gonna hit the... Yes. That's a little bit better, 71,000. What else we got going over here? Some more Vipers. How about a Cobra? Where is he? Is he wanted? Let's scan him. Yes, he's wanted. So I'm like at zero thrust. I'm just kind of rotating around him. There he goes. Come on. There. 28? That's it? It looks like I need to put some power in the shields. My shields are pretty much gone. Well, I think that's it. Seems like everything's working with the patch, and it's still a great game to play in VR. Now they have the new player tutorial, so that should make it even better for new players. I think I need to head back to Jameson, though. Let's see here. Or we can do this. I'll super cruise back over there and park our ship. So that's a little Elite Dangerous. It's not as exciting as playing with 3 friends in Carnage Chronicles, but it's still a fun game. Kind of a relaxing game, especially if you're going to go to Colonia or Sagittarius A or anywhere. You know, there's so many planetary things to see. Drive around your SRV if you have the Horizons expansion and you know, different. And not, it's not No Man's Sky. The planets are not full of, you know, unique and strange life forms, but it's more like exploring the moon with an occasional geyser or fumarole or you know, Braintree, strange life form. And of course, then you have all the ancient sites to visit, both the Guardian and Thargoid sites. And of course, you have combat with the Thargoids. We did a lot of that over on the Gamer Show before we switched over to No Man's Sky. So yeah, just overall fun game, great price, on sale almost everywhere right now. And you know, if you have VR, it's definitely something you should try out. Definitely, even if you just get the $9 or $8 version without the planetary landings. It's definitely the first time you play it, it's like, wow, this is cool. But again, it does not support those motion controllers where you can actually reach out, like in a like, I don't know, in a DCS type game or a flight sim that allows you to touch everything in the cockpit. Elite does not. You'll either be playing with mouse, keyboard, or your controller, or a HOTAS like I am. So with that, this is going to be a couple-minute trip back. I'm going to go ahead and end the show. I appreciate everybody who watches. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please let me know. And until next time, my friends, peace.